Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Reading Lamb, and today I have a new segment back to me. What's Rachel reading? I'm filming on my iPad again, so this could be a little bit shaky. It's just an awkward kind of shape to film with. But anyway, I'm currently reading two books. I'll get started with the first book, which is The Hidden Child by Camilla Lackberg. And if you saw my Goodreads status, if you follow me on Goodreads, I'm reading the Burn for Burn trilogy by Jenny Han and Cheyenne Vivian. I hope I'm not horribly butchering her name. But I'm currently reading that trilogy. I finished the first book. The fourth book in the series came in, and then I got this book earlier than like before I finished the fourth book. I ordered it, which usually I wait till after because Book Depository had a coupon. And then I was going to move on to the second book, but this book showed up, something like that. Anywho, after I finish this book, which is the fifth in the series, I'm going to go back to the Burn for Burn trilogy and read the second book, but I have it marked as currently reading on Goodreads. So if you've seen that, that's what's happening. I haven't put this one yet on Goodreads. I'm currently on page 95 and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's definitely taken me a bit longer just because there's some changes that were made to the story. Like stuff is obviously happening with the characters. Each book is a new case, but each book follows the same characters that work in the police station, outside the police station, and their personal lives. And I'm really enjoying the series. It was actually really funny because my one friend is actually reading the 10th book in the series. Didn't like I was with her when she picked it up a few years ago. She just started reading it now, just because she was kind of like reading on and off, but now she's back into picking up books and stuff like that. And she's like, "Oh, have you heard of this author? Like, I'm reading this really good book." And then I looked up, I'm like, "That's a 10th book in the series I'm currently reading," which was just a really weird coincidence because she obviously did not know what I was reading. But yeah. Anywho, got that. I haven't read very much in that, and I'm going because I did technically start it. Oh no, I started yesterday, but I didn't read Thursday or Friday. I'm going to explain more of that after I finish telling you what the next book I'm reading, which is called Man versus Math: Understanding the Curious Mathematics That Power Our World by Timothy Ravel. And I'm currently on page 33 and it's discussing algorithms. So I'm not really far through this book yet, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I started it, I believe, last Sunday or it was last Monday. I think it was more so last Monday, and I didn't read Thursday, Friday, and I didn't read any of it yesterday or today. It just depends on that whole um, trajectory, the way I read. I'm just gonna put this my iPad down, so you're just gonna see a black screen, but obviously I'm still here. So basically, this week kind of was crazy. It was supposed to be my fall reading week, which was good because I didn't have as much responsibility when it came to school and posting discussion posts and comments because I had 2 days of work and then I had obviously all my schoolwork and then a doctor's appointment, which I ended up going fine in the sense where I now have another appointment and like there's some health stuff going on. I had to go get some scans and stuff like that. I get the results back this week. That'll determine what's happening. Um, I looks like I may have to get surgery. Um, it's not like life or death surgery, so do not worry. It's very minimal, but just like a lot to handle this week. And like obviously, when something like that happens, or like when health stuff is going on, because I know there's something wrong, but we can't figure out what's wrong. And it's been like this for years. Like I wake up feeling sick most days of my life. I don't feel 100%. So especially in a time where everybody is focused so much on health and feeling fine every day and like even temperature wise like with covid and everything going on, when people are like scanning temperatures, I'm always scared to go somewhere because my temperature before covid is like for years has always been a little bit above the average. We just don't know why. Like I could be fine and the next time you put your hand on my forehead I'm like burning. It's kind of weird. So like I don't think this is like what's happening now. I don't think this is what's causing it, but anything that'll make me feel a bit better because I know this has been something that's been affecting me for at least a month and a half now, if not longer. That was undetected. But yeah, so it's kind of like I haven't been reading as much. Like I couldn't read Thursday because I was really busy. And then Friday, I just did not feel like reading. Saturday, I barely felt like reading. I read very little yesterday for having the whole day off. Because I just decided not to do schoolwork. I need a day to de-stress. And I think because I'm waiting to hear back what's going to happen to me, I can't concentrate as much on books. which is really weird, but it's the same kind of thing when I'm anticipating something that's kind of looming over me in a negative sense. It's hard for me to read, so I've been watching more TV and listening to more podcasts. But I felt like I haven't even done very much of that. Like I've just been talking it out mostly and silently freaking out in my head. But like I know everything's gonna be fine. It's just kind of like I just want to hear back from my doctor, know what's going on. She looked a little worried when I saw her, and usually she doesn't get frazzled. And then when I was getting scanned, I couldn't really tell their facial reactions because of masks. Usually I look up and I'm like, what's happening? What's your facial expression? Is it bad? And like the questions they were asking were kind of weird. So Lord knows. But just trying to stay positive. My mom's like, I've talked to her about this multiple times. She's like, don't freak out, yada yada. You have a lot to focus on. And I do like I'm have very good positive things happening right now. I'm having really good time seeing the people that I'm able to see because I know it's COVID and it's very limited. It's very limited what you can even do in terms of seeing people, even just Skyping and calling people. Um, Keeping in touch with my friends no matter what or however the medium. My work's been going really well. I've been finding it really fulfilling and I'm really enjoying it. And school, I've been finding really fulfilling and enjoying that as well. Like everything's going pretty well. It's just that little spot looming over the horizon. But I'll keep you guys updated. I was gonna get ready and actually film this week and get up another video. But just because all this is happening, I get my call later in the week and I just need to keep calm and focus on work just in case something upsets or rattles me. I need to make sure I'm ahead with my schoolwork so I can take time for mental health time. And yeah, like it's just a crazy ride, but try and get used to this new schedule and everything going on. So, what my new goal is instead of posting the September wrap up because it's almost the end of October, I want to post the September and October wrap up at the beginning of November. So then that encapsulates those months, and I'm hoping that is possible. I really want to get back into doing wrap ups and filmed videos. It might be a live wrap up, and that'll just be have something we have to deal with just because it depends on what's going on with everything. But if everything is fine and the doctor appointments kind of halt from here on out, then I will have probably more time to focus on that. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let me know what's going on with your life. I feel like my life's a soap opera, like, everything crazy just keeps happening. Like, every week, sometimes I don't talk to, like, some of my friends for 2 or 3 weeks, and then we have, like, a big catch up, and I feel like every 3 weeks, like, some new drama is happening, whether it be good or bad. I'm just like, life is changing so fast in September. It's weird that it's October. It feels like I've lived 9 months or 10 months, 11 months. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.